Michigan taking on 8th-seeded NC State. Got number 2 Stanford taking on 3rd-seeded Oklahoma State. Spots in the national championship on the line. A fantastic day of tennis ahead. And sophomore Lily Jones sends Michigan to their first national indoor championship. A 4-1 win for the Wolverines. That is as impressive as it gets. Anastasia Komar, the ridiculous wheel, sneaks it up the line. Starting to feel like a team of destiny in Stillwater. Oklahoma State through to the National Indoor Final. 4-2 winners. They knock out the Stanford Cardinals. And so for the 4th time in the last 2 seasons and the 2nd time here in 2024, it will be Oklahoma State versus Michigan. National Indoor Championship on the line. Things do not get better than this. And welcome in, everyone, to our Cracked Racquets coverage of the 2024 ITA Women's National Team Indoor Championships. Alex Gruskin, Carrie Shinen here. It comes down to just one more match. 3rd-seeded Oklahoma State taking on 4th-seeded Michigan. It is the 4th time in the last 2 seasons these two teams have gone head-to-head. The 2nd time here in 2024 as well, when they played 2nd weekend in January. It was the Cowgirls who earned a dramatic 4-2 victory in Stillwater. Of course, different venues, different teams, dare I say, as we start out doubles. Of course, 3 sets happening simultaneously. As always, whichever team can capture 2 of our 3 double sets, they'll take a 1-love lead heading into our 6 singles matches. At that point, you'd only need 3 instead of 4 singles matches to walk out of Seattle with the National Indoor Trophy. Of course, we've got to introduce all of our matchups here in a moment. Before we do, though, Perry Shinen, your thoughts on what promises to be an entertaining final?
I can't wait for this final. This is extremely unexpected. Of course, if you were to look at the 1 and 2 seeds, both are out of this tournament in UNC and Stanford. So 2 new faces in the finals of the National Indoors. And of course, for me, Oklahoma State, undefeated team. Can they go 8-0 in 2024? That's the biggest question for me. They've taken down almost every single team that has stood in their way in terms of the rankings, all the teams above them, all the teams below them. Oklahoma State has just rolled. So I'm really excited to see this test and see if Oklahoma State can bring that same level of intensity, and it starts all here with doubles.
Absolutely. Again, we'll introduce all these matchups in a little bit, but just a reminder, Oklahoma State to get to this point of the tournament, 4-0 win over Auburn in the round of 16, 4-3 dramatic victory, clinched by 5th-year Sophia Carrington over Texas in the quarters yesterday. Pretty straightforward. Comprehensive 4-2 win over 2nd-seeded Stanford on the Michigan side of things. 4-1 winners over Cal in match number 1. 4-1 winners over Virginia. 4-2 over Cal. 4-1 over Virginia. And then yesterday, 4-1 winners over the NC State Wolfpack. Again, whomever walks away with our National Indoor Championship today, it will be the first National Indoor title in program history. So buckle your seatbelt. This one's going to be fun. Of course, here at the number 1 doubles position, 2 of our top 15 teams in the country. It's the seniors, Kari Miller, Jaden Brown for the Wolverines. Duo 2-0-1 overall on the weekend. That 2-0-1, meaning 1 unfinished. They're taking on, again, the all-transfer pairing. Redshirt sophomore Anastasia Komar coming over from LSU. Obi Kajuru, the junior, coming over from Iowa State. Again, this pairing undefeated so far here, National Indoor Weekend, playing not just to send their team to a title, but maybe an all-tournament team spot here at 1.
And especially watch Anastasia Komar on the deuce side. She has so much reach, that great wingspan, but also the anticipation. Watch how active she is at the net, and that's really part of why they've been an undefeated run. There she is crossing over and crossing over again. Komar takes care of business at net, forcing a deuce point deciding point here on court number 1 to start us off.
Yeah, it's going to be a high level here at the number 1 doubles position. Again, the seniors Brown, Miller, currently the number 5 team in the country. Komar Kajuru, currently ranked number 13. So we'll keep number 1, obviously, an eye on it this entire time. Again, winning team of this doubles point, you need to take 2 out of these 3 sets. Every set, 1st to 6, win by 2. I want to introduce all of these matchups for you before we start scoreboard hopping in our big screen here at the number 2 position. Ayumi Miyamoto, 5th-year, partnered with sophomore Raquel Gonzalez, taking on 5th-year Anna Ross, the transfer serving from Vanderbilt to Michigan. She's partnered with sophomore Lily Jones. A little bit of an opening early for the Pokes. Well, look, this duo of Gonzalez-Miyamoto, they led the team in victories last season, primarily at the 2 and 3 double spots. But back together, you can't fake that continuity. They've got break point chances right away here on court 2.
And for Michigan, a crucial hold here for Anna Ross, who has been serving huge this weekend in Seattle. So she saves 1. Anna Ross has that big serve down the tee on the ad side. We'll see if she looks for that.
It's an early break for Oklahoma State. 2-love here on court number 2. Again, you heard it in the pregame intro. It's the 4th time in the last 2 years these two teams have played. Michigan 2-0 last season, but again, all the way back on January 19th, Oklahoma State 4-2 win in Stillwater. They took the doubles point in that match. Different matchups at the 2 and 3 spots. Same matchup up top. Let's head to court number 3 as we complete our intros here. It's the freshman duo, Reese Miller, Piper Charney from Michigan. Miller serving on that far side of your screen. Charney at the net. Charney's been exceptional at the number 6 singles position so far this week. But her and Miller, really good win yesterday over NC State. But I'll tell you what, they take on 10 years of experience. In 5th year, Sophia Carrington, Christina Novak. I think across all 9 positions we have, singles, doubles, in this championship match, this spot more than any I lean one direction, right? You got to lean towards the 5th years. 10 years of experience on a doubles court versus 8 months. It's the single biggest advantage maybe in any position.
I agree with the experience portion for sure. I think the fire that Piper Charney brings to the court, though, it's raw, it's unfiltered, and it's fun. And I think that energy really helps Michigan across all 3 courts. As we're seeing here, though, multiple breakpoint chances for that experienced duo of Carrington and Novak.
Well, it's twofold. That's got to be put away by Carrington, but what an effort from these freshmen. Deciding point coming up. High level in a championship match to start.
Both Novak and Carrington have huge serves, especially on the doubles court. So this is, again, I said a crucial hold on court number 2. Again, a crucial hold here for the Wolverines. They want to continue keeping to put that scoreboard pressure on this experienced duo. It's too big.
Breaks for the Pokes on courts 2 and 3, excuse me, as they consolidate on 2 and they're knocking on the door at 1. So advantage Cowgirls to start. It's better. And even that poach was a little nervy. Again, it's a championship match.
And as good as the defense is here on court number 1, as you said, Gruskin, the volleys do need to be put away.
So it's a Michigan hold for 2-1 Miller Brown on serve. That's the only place where the Wolverines are on serve as the Pokes have come out swinging. Let's go back to 2. Can 5th year Anna Ross, sophomore Lily Jones just get something going down the early break? 3-love.
The Cowgirls are just so active at the net here on court number 2. Notice as soon as Lily Jones puts her head down, both Cowgirls at the net just looking forward, looking to close, pick off anything they can that's even remotely near the middle of the court. Jones nails that one. So Wolverines 2 points away from getting on the board here on court number 2. And looking across the board, the leads right now belong to the Cowgirls. 2-1 on court number 3. 3-1 on court number 2. And again, each team needs 2 out of 3 of these doubles points.
There's the forehand for Carrington. Again, so powerful on that wing. Carrington, so impressive yesterday, both singles and doubles. 2-0 on the day were both she and Novak in their win over Stanford. Still trying to fight off early break points as Michigan tries to get something going here early. 2 more to come for the freshman at 3. She finds the line, so we're back on serve on 3. Have to be willing to be bold, either team.
Reese Miller has been so solid from the baseline.
Michigan with their first response at 3. We'll go back to 2. The only separation still belongs to the Pokes.
Looks like just missed wide.
That's Raquel Gonzalez, I believe, sophomore out of Spain, serving on the far side. Yeah, because that's for sure Miyamoto at the net. Ross on your deuce side here for the Wolverines. Lily Jones on the ad. It's the right move. Got no problem with it as you see the Cowgirls more breakpoint chances. Had them in 2 of the Wolverines' first 3 service games. And look, again, there's an energy this Michigan team plays with. Certainly, they're a little louder. That chemistry, camaraderie, they're not afraid to show it to you. That's not Oklahoma State. Stoic's the wrong word, or a little less fiery, but just as passionate. And the thing that's been so impressive, so professional, executing so well here at the start.
And we've used the word professionalism to describe both teams throughout their run to the finals in this tournament. And I feel like it is a very interesting clash of personalities, especially here on court number 1. We're seeing Miller and Brown now fighting off a few breakpoint chances.
And there you see the close-up Komar Kajuru. Get those cameras set for us. as they do break for 3-2. So now break leads in 2 of 3 spots. Could be 3 of 3. Second serve coming here for Piper Charney. More break points on 3. Breaks everywhere to start. Times it feels unfair. 10 years of experience at this number 3 double spot showing off. We keep on breaking. 3-2, Carrington Novak back out in front. So now you see it on your screen. Oklahoma State, the fast start. 20 minutes in, they're up breaks on courts 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back to the one spot. Now, it's not a break till you consolidate. We'll see if Kajuru Komar able to do that.
Big serve from the Cowgirl duo. Start off this game. For Komar, who plays one for the Cowgirls. We see that leadership really showing off on the doubles court here on one. As her presence is just so felt, even from the broadcast booth there, as Kajuru able to go that serve +1 at net.
Ball was close, but you see the call was good, so game point chances to consolidate. Obviously, we'll head over to 3, see if Carrington Novak can do the same, but it's been real smooth. Everything going the Cowgirls' way as that overhead sails long, so it's a consolidated 4-2 lead. Breaks now at the 1, 2, and 3 positions. Let's go back to 3, see if Christina Novak, the 5th-year serving, can consolidate. Really well done. Look, if you're not getting passed down the line in doubles, you're not doing it right. You have to be aggressive. You saw Charney an eye towards the poach there, but Novak spotted it out. Deciding point coming up. How much it matters, we'll find out as the Wolverines struggling. Cowgirls coming out so aggressive at the top two doubles spots. For two Cowgirls on all three doubles courts. Such an impressive start. For a team that, as you mentioned, Perry, they've seen everything. As calloused of a group as we have in these national indoor championships, not just the wins over Stanford, Auburn, Texas this weekend, but they've beaten this Michigan team already, beaten Ohio State team in the field, a Pepperdine team in the field. Smart scheduling leading to a fast start for Oklahoma State in 2024.
And this is a must-have here for Brennan Miller on court one. It's so hard to break the Cowgirls. So it puts a double amount of pressure on these Wolverines to hold. Come up with big serves, hit the spots. So a double fault puts Komar and Kajuru up 5-2 on court number one. Leads for the Cowgirls on all three courts. Comfortable lead for the Cowgirls on 2 and 3, as well as we see 4-2 leads for both duos in orange. And although Michigan has been louder, Cowgirls have been hitting the ball deeper at the end of the day. The wins are won from these doubles pairings that are showing up today. So the noise levels are not indicative, actually, of the winning team in this doubles point.
That's so well done. A little stab there. It is a hold from the Wolverines, but again, the depth of Oklahoma State being showed off. They're up breaks everywhere. They're serving for the set on one. Let's head to it.
And again, the fact that Carrington and Novak are playing number 3. They both played number 1 singles for their teams respectively in the past. Carrington a transfer over from LSU, and of course we have Komar here, the other LSU transfer, joining the Cowgirls for the 2024 campaign. Two points away, Komar and Kajirdu. That's too good. Match point.
And you see the break points on 2, but again, order of operations here, match points trump break points. And it's a match point, 3 of them. And so it's a 6-2 set on 1. Cowgirls need one of the 2 remaining. They're up breaks on both.
Not only has Oklahoma State been the more aggressive team, but they've been the faster team. They play quick points. They play quickly in between points. Everything is just fast and rushing Michigan. And Michigan, of course, playing indoor tennis, used to rushing their opponents indoors all year. But it's Oklahoma State has been able to play that first strike tennis on the doubles court, close the net before Michigan has even had a chance to recover from some of these returns. A few chances now for Carrington and Novak to extend their lead to 5-3 on court number 3. And that off-pace forehand returned by Piper Charney, just a little long. So it's 5-3 for Carrington and Novak, who will look for a break to take this doubles point for the Cowgirls. Carrington doing a great job of mixing up the pace on that rally ball. Slower balls to a net player, not always easy when you have to create your own power. And we're seeing the Wolverines struggle with that a little bit when Carrington hits them at net. Three points away for Carrington and Novak. And again, watch the movement of Carrington. Every single ball that Piper Charney's hitting, Carrington is ready to move at net. She's responding. There it is. She was ready for that down the line. Piper Charney going for a little bit too much.
Match points coming up for the Cowgirls. So impressive. Has this start been for the Pokes? They look like a team that's been here before. It's the highest compliment you can offer.
Charney's been coming up with excellent serves this game. Both of those points on the ad side, hitting almost the line down the tee, but Christina Novak has such good anticipation. Some more match points coming up for the Cowgirls here on 3.
First 3 fought off. Can the Wolverines at least ask the question? Yes, there's a deuce point coming on 2. Only matters if the Wolverines can hang alive on 3. Again, 6-2 decision to Oklahoma State on 1. Cowgirls so solid from the start. Does Piper Charney have another answer in her?
Reese Miller has been a spark here on court number 3, the freshman. From down 5-3, love 40 on her service game. Able to hold now. Michigan up 30 love against the Novak serve.
Beautiful dropper from Miyamoto. Oklahoma State 2 points away on 2. Again, credit to these Michigan freshmen, have found a way to linger. Dare I say we see some championship nerves manifesting as Miller finds that inside-in volley. So break points Wolverines to extend things on 3. Michigan breaks, 5-all on 3, break point chances on 2 as well.
So it's a match point for the Oklahoma State Cowgirls, this time on court number 2.
Lily Jones into the net, so it's a 1-0 lead for the Cowgirls, courtesy of the 6-2 win from Komar Kajuru at 1 and the clinch from Miyamoto and Gonzalez. Up from the start, they close things out 6-3 at the number 2 position. 1-love lead for Oklahoma State. Perry Shine, your thoughts on our first 45 minutes of play?
Cowgirls brought the aggression. They were the more aggressive team from the first point of this doubles point across all 3 courts. Now, of course, a little shaky towards the end, especially there on court number 3, as the freshman duo of Piper Charney and Reese Miller were fighting back. But again, it is the Cowgirls who just had more experience, it felt, across all 3 courts with this moment. The weight of this moment, Cowgirls took advantage.
Really impressive stuff. And so Oklahoma State 1-love lead heading into our 6 singles matches. Quick announcement for all of you on our stream. We're going to be switching over to a secondary YouTube feed for the start of singles action. That link posted in our chat already, available by just clicking on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel as well. So make sure you hop over there to join us. We're going to sign off for now. 1-love Oklahoma State. Stick with us, folks, as our championship match continues. You're watching our Cracked Racquets coverage of the 2024 ITA Women's National Team Indoor Championships. After doubles, it's a 1-0 lead for Oklahoma State.